Hey, welcome my wonderful Scorpios. How are you guys doing today? If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. My name is Kamoy. So we're doing your 2020, okay? What you need to leave in 2019, what you need to hold on to and take with you in 2020, and the best possible final outcome, okay? So we're doing the wonderful sign of Scorpio today. Your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus, okay? Now, if you're cross-watching, keep in mind that energy is fluid, so you are to take what you need and leave what you don't. I can say this feels more like Scorpio's energy, but if you're a cross-watcher, it may feel more like your energy, so flop them where you feel they need to be placed, okay? Also, to remind you guys that I do go live on Friday nights at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on YouTube. It's Pay It Forward Fridays, where we jump into the chat and we answer questions. So you guys can come on in and join us. Not to mention, I do upload energy vibrations daily at 12:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on my YouTube channel, as well as on my podcast. So you can find all the links to the podcast in the description box below. I do want to let you know of the monthly specials, however, okay? So we're going to be doing the monthly meditations for the new moon and full moon. Those meditations will be for a donation of $20. They're going to be private links only, okay? So there will not be a public live. These are going to be private lives. So if you're interested, you can make your $20 donation and just put meditation, and you'll receive an email with the link for the next meditation, which is going to be January 10th, okay? So there will not be a live that Friday night. That Friday night, we will be doing that full moon meditation, okay? Now, we also have classes coming up, my loves. The 13-week course will begin again in mid to the end of January, okay? So you guys will have exact dates and donations amount as the week progresses. So you can look forward to that, as well as how to read intuitively the tarot cards. I will be doing courses on that also. You will get more information on that. Last but not least, I'm also going to be doing a course on how you can tap into your intuitive nature, how you can start to begin to have a relationship with your intuition, as well as your guides, your ancestors, your higher selves, okay? And how you can tap into the spiritual realm, all right? And that is going to be a 5-week course, along with the tarot reading class would also be a 5-week course. And then obviously the 13-week course. Okay. So you guys will get more information about that as we progress this week. All right. So we're thanking our angels, we're thanking our guides, we're thanking our ancestors, we're thanking our higher self, we're thanking the divine masculine and feminine energy. We are thanking all of the energy in the atmosphere that is here to help guide, protect, encourage, motivate, and give us the strength, the courage, and the wonderful boldness to take action when it is time. Okay, so we are thankful for my wonderful Scorpios. We are asking for what they need to leave in 2019. What do they need to leave behind? Make it clear, make it plain. What do they need to leave behind? You got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So we're talking about any energy or anything that is materialistic, anything that you feel like you're protecting yourself, and it's not anything where you feel like you're not able to be yourself, anything where you feel it's attached to greed or maybe even materialistic, okay? Anything where you feel you have to protect yourself against another person you're going to be leaving behind, okay? Alrighty. We're also going to take a look at what my wonderful, wonderful Scorpios need to hold on to for 2020. Moving into 2020, what do Scorpios need to hold on to? 2020. And then we're going to look at your energy in this, and as well as the energy that you're interacting with. Okay, we do have the Seven of Pentacles popping up for that placement of what you need to hold on to for 2020. And that's popping up in reverse, so we're going to clarify that. What is the final outcome, or the best possible outcome for my wonderful Scorpios? All right, we do have the Queen of Swords jumping out, so we do have it, you know, with clear thinking going on, right? Okay. All right, so what do you need to let go of? You have the Four of Pentacles popping up. The Four of Pentacles, to me, also represents like balance, right? Because you do have four You do have the two that he's balanced with standing on. You do have the balance of the arms and the balance on top of the head. So these you can represent. It also reminds me like working in conjunction with someone else or working in conjunction with a team. But because this is in reverse, this could also be, like I said, you protecting yourself. This can also be greed or materialism, right? Because you see how he's holding on to this, like in reverse. You see how he's holding on to this? Okay, like not wanting to share. So that could always also represent that. So let's take a look at where my wonderful Scorpio's energy is. What do you need Scorpios to know about this Four of Pentacles in reverse? They need to let go of this Four of Pentacles in reverse. What do you need them to know about this Four of Pentacles in reverse? What do you need my Scorpios to know? You have the Ace of Swords coming in here. Really, really good energy to have. Okay, that's what's grounding you. Ooh, you got the Queen of Wands coming in here also. Okay. Oh, my gosh. And you got the Fool card coming in here, my wonderful Scorpios. Oh, my God. Beautiful energy. Okay. Really, really beautiful energy to clarify this. So the Ace of Swords is really what's on your right now thinking. The Ace of Swords represents raw thinking. This represents clear thinking. This also represents positive, victorious thoughts within your mental process. And some of you may have been dealing with energy with this Four of Pentacles energy in reverse, which, like I said, it's all about self-protection. It's all about materialism. This energy is attached to greed. So if you've been entertaining any type of energy where it's attached to greed, if you've been entertaining any type of energy where you may have felt like you've given more to the relationship to create a stable nature, to create more of I want to say what's that word, stability and security within a relationship or within a situation, and you may have felt like you've had to go into a self-protective mode because you were getting one end of the stick and not, it wasn't being reciprocated backwards, back towards you. Please know that you're going to clearly know exactly what direction to move in now. There is going to be some clarity. So you can definitely release any relationship or anything that has not been fair, anything that has not been causing stability or security in your life is what you need to release as you're moving into 2020. This could be anything within your thinking, because we do have the Ace of Swords popping up here. So your spiritual and your mental thinking. We also have the Queen of Wands energy, and this is intuitive energy. So this could be maybe you being able to trust your intuition, okay? Because this Queen of Wands energy is someone that's been through enough, someone that's been through so many different life experiences that they have now accumulated enough knowledge to apply things differently as they're moving forward, okay? This is also third eye chakra energy. So your perception and the way you view things may have changed because you've had enough life experience, okay? And especially if you've been operating with someone where you feel like you've either had to protect yourself or someone that has been fucking with your stability, right? And the security, not just in your finances, but maybe in your home life or your work situation, okay? Now, you do have the Fool card also clarifying your energy, saying it's time for a new beginning. Like you're not going to be dealing with this energy much where you feel like you always have to be on defense or walking on eggshells, okay? You're not going to do that no more, okay? Now, the energy that you're interacting with, as far as letting go things, you do have the Nine of Swords in reverse. So you could be dealing with someone that's either depressed, okay, and or projecting their shit on you, okay, or you could be dealing with someone that's trying to torment you, okay. This person could be having a tower moment in their life, and that could be because of the change you're ushering in, because you have nothing but Queen of Wand energy here, okay. You also have the Ace of Swords energy here, and you got the Fool card. So right off the bat, you could be dealing with an Aquarius, I believe, right? You could be dealing with an Aquarius with this Fool card, because I think Aquarius is ruled by Uranus. And I know the Fool card is represented by Uranus, okay? And this is like awakening into your power. This is your now moment. So you could have made some changes, and whoever you're interacting with, my Scorpio, this is your changes or your whatever you set into motion has this person staying up at night because you started the ball to make some changes, okay? Somebody started the ball to make some changes, okay? Now, whatever change is going on here is giving this person an opportunity to come correct, okay, with this Queen of Swords energy here. So it's giving them an opportunity to come to correct, to get organized, to come back to their senses, because you're not going to be putting up with this anymore. So if this is something or someone that's supposed to stay in your life, whatever they've been tormenting themselves with because you've made some changes, this should bring in some clarity into their life, okay? Or not, okay? Or not, because this person could still be thinking and operating with fear. Okay, because the moon card represents fear, right? But because it's in reverse, this could also mean that they're stepping out of the fear and releasing the fear. And you know, you would just have to place it where you feel it fits, Scorpio, because this person can also just be on a very unhappy person, okay? And, you know, sometimes it's not about people changing. Some people are just comfortable with their misery. But what I'm seeing here is you are not taking misery with you in 2020. You're not taking anything that makes you feel like you need to lose control. You're not taking anything that fucks with your stability or your security. Like you've made an option that I'm changing this. Or somebody may have triggered something. There may have been some truth revealed to you by someone, that something that someone did. Okay, there may have been some truth revealed to you that has caused you to make this action. And because the truth was revealed, you got someone over here in sleepless nights, okay? As to where they could have been like a quick thinker, always on their feet, always got stuff to say. This could also be making them feel confused. Or maybe they're just in a place where they're ready to release whatever fear and unhappiness that's attached to this. Yeah, you may have broken somebody's heart, Scorpio. You got the 3 of swords in reverse. So you may have broken somebody's heart and somebody's ready to forgive. Okay, somebody's ready to forgive. So you're dealing with someone, my wonderful Scorpios, where you put an end to things because this person could have been, they could have been very selfish and one-sided, and you could have put an end to things, or they could have put an end to things because you were the one-sided and selfish. Like, apply the energy where it fits. But you're clearly dealing with someone that probably has you on their mind and is keeping them up at night, and you may have ended this situation. This person is clearly thinking about you. They're ready to release that pain and that grief. The only thing I would say is they're ready to release the fear, but they could be unhappy or maybe even a little confused still, okay? Bottom of the deck for them, my wonderful Scorpios, is the 3 of Pentacles and the Chariot card. So they may want to come in now that they want to be in a place of forgiveness, either with you or maybe you want them wanting you to forgive them. They want to come back in and see if they could be some type of teamwork. But you got the King of Swords energy popping up here. Not only do you have the King of Swords energy, you got the not only do you have the King of Swords energy, you also have the Ace of Swords energy. This King of Swords energy right here is crown chakra work, and this is very, very intuitive, highly intuitive energy, okay? So you operating from a place where you're clearly thinking about what you want and you're clearly executing things, right? The bottom of the deck is the Hermit card. Clarifying your energy. And with the Hermit card at the bottom of the deck in reverse, you could be feeling a little withdrawn from what this person is offering, right? You may not know if you want to go towards what they're offering, because when you were there before, you felt like you had to protect yourself. Okay, so you may not want to move towards that. Okay, bottom of the deck for you when it comes to what you need to let go, you do have the Wheel of Fortune card popping up, which is heart chakra work. So you need to be able to let go of anything that's stopping you from moving forward in your fortune. When this card pops up, not only do you have your pentacles, your wands, your cups, and your swords in here, which is clear emotional thinking and well-being. You have clear intuitive insight and well-being. You have clear thinking mentally and spiritually well-being, and your finances, which is your pentacles, that is also clear with manifestation powers, right? So as you release all of this that no longer serves you, you're stepping into a very bright future, my wonderful Scorpios. You guys are. You're stepping into a bright future. Release whatever pain that's attached to whatever heartbreak and forgiveness, or whatever you felt like you had put in effort to, or you had to make a change of, or if somebody ended something with you, and now they're circling back, they may want to work this out, and they may, because this is, they got the Chariot card, so their energy that they're circling back might be genuine, but we're going to get into what you need to hold on to, because it's saying their energy is popping up as teamwork and releasing pain and what you need to let go of. So not only are you releasing and embracing your power, this person or the energy that you're interacting with, they're also doing some type of work too, because they've been tormenting themselves. They're ready to release and they're ready to forgive. So we're going to see where that takes you into what you need to hold on to. Nine of Cups is in reverse, clarifying the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. The Seven of Pentacles energy is in reverse. You may have felt like there was no long-term plans or goal here. Okay, Nine of Cups energy in reverse is like you were not happy. This is still somebody probably that could have been very materialistic that you were dealing with. There could have been financial issues or problems in the relationship. Okay, the bills, how we gonna pay the bills, how we gonna buy food. Finances could have been a major issue in the part that this relationship plays. Okay, so what you need to hold on to with this Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Nine of Cups in reverse and the Two of Wands upright is saying you need to hold on to the lessons that you've learned. Okay, as far as this Nine of Cups is reverse clarified by the Two of Wands, it's like learn the lessons that you needed to learn as far as being too materialistic or sitting in dissatisfied energy where you're not being true to who you are, right? These two cards, these two orange cards represents your sacral chakra, and your sacral chakra is all about your emotions, relationships, and change, right? And because this is representing this Nine of Cups energy and this Two of Wands energy, this lets me know that emotions or relationships or change may be at hand here. Somebody definitely felt that there was not enough work or long-term investment being put into play. Now, in what you need to hold on to, you do have the Tower card showing up, and the Tower card is showing up to clarify this energy. You need to hold on to being able to put an end and bring in change wherever you feel it's not working for you emotionally, in relationships, or even when change comes. This Tower card, the yellow borders represent your solar plexus, which is about your ego and your will, your true intentions, your pure intentions. In your pure intentions, are you going with your ego that could be coming from a lower vibration, a negative aspect of self, or you going with your will, your spirit that's coming from a higher vibration, positive aspect of yourself, right? You will be putting an end to things. I don't know if you guys can see this card, but she clearly done kicked the devil out. She may have done kicked the king out too. And she's clearly walking around in her beautiful yellow dress, which reminds me of the goddess Oshun that loves to dress in beautiful yellow, right? But this lady right here was clearly causing the destruction that needs to happen in order for the things that needs to be gone, right? So you're going to have to make that choice right now. Interestingly enough, what they want you to hold on to, now that you're in a place to know that you're not holding on to anything that is calling you to be more emotionally invested when it's not giving you a future. Okay, so you're letting go of things that you're letting go of things that you have invested in, right? That is not producing you a future, and you're holding on to things and communicating, right? What you want, because with this Emperor card, which is showing up with this blue border, which is all about throat chakra, that's communication. Okay, that's communication. This is Mercury right here. Okay, so with Mercury's energy coming in and saying, okay, I'm going to bring in a solid foundation. I'm going to bring in a stable and organized environment for you, because that's the communication that's needed. So you have energy coming in. This could be a physical person. You could be dealing with an Aries, right? As you shut down all of this, I want to say, negative emotional mind loop that you've been having and not paying attention to your intuition, and put an end to those things and embrace this structure and this foundation that's coming in, and clearly ask for what you want, right? You're going to be in a better place, because somebody wants to come in with teamwork. Somebody wants forgiveness. Somebody's definitely sitting, holding their head, maybe about some of the things that they've done to you in the past, because there is a tower moment, right? 7 of Wands energy is popping up right here. This ain't nothing but pure crown chakra energy. This is you maybe having to push through some things, right? But you may not have necessarily pushed through whatever this was. You may have just fucking given up. Like, I'm going to protect myself. I'm going to collect myself, and I'm going to move forward, because I can't trust you. You still may be operating with some illusions and some unnecessary drama that I don't no longer want to be a part of, okay? 8 of Swords energy is perfect to just show where you are right now and what you need to embrace with 2020. This 8 of Swords energy is clearly telling you that you are open to new perspective. You're ready to release the old. Anything that is not working for you right now, Scorpio, you putting an end to that shit. Maybe even kicking people out your house, kicking people out your phone, like deleting numbers and shit. Like, you were putting an end to some stuff. And that's the type of energy they want you to embrace and hold on to moving into 2020. To create a long-term plan and a long-term vision. Whatever is not making you feel satisfied, whatever is not making you feel like there is longevity in it, you need to, put an end to it, okay? And you need to really begin to embrace and communicate clearly with this solid foundation that's coming in, okay? Somebody definitely could have broke your heart and maybe want to circle back to try to work things out, but you're not in a place where you're sure of that yet, okay? What you are sure of, and the best possible outcome that's going to happen, is as you begin to unfold and you really begin to step into your true power, you will feel this Queen of Swords energy coming in. Now, I do want you to keep in mind, okay? I do want you to keep in mind that with this Queen of Swords energy, right? This Queen of Swords energy is about clear thinking, okay? It's definitely about knowing what you want, okay? With this Queen of Swords energy, you would have had to go through the heartbreak. You would have had to go through the hiccups, the depression, the lonely nights, the anxiety, all right? You would have passed through all of that stuff to clearly get to where you are now, okay? So we're going to clarify your overall energy with this Queen of Cups energy, which you want my wonderful Scorpios to know. For the possible outcome. All right, so you got the Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay, so you're going to have to pay attention to anything unrealistic, or maybe even watch your mood, okay, as you are clearly communicating, because this is blue bordered, means throat chakra, so this is all about communication. So you may be cutting down any communication that's coming in that you feel is unrealistic. You may be, like, shutting people down from the beginning. You're full of shit, not trying to hear what you got to say, not trying to hear it, because I clearly know where I'm headed and what direction I'm going in, and we're not talking the same language right about now, okay? You do have the Chariot card popping up, clarifying this energy also, and with the Chariot card in reverse, you do want to be mindful of lack of control, maybe in your emotions, because it's clarifying this King of Cups energy. You also may want to pay attention to direction, okay? Make sure that you're tapping into your emotions to solidify that you're still going in the proper direction and you're not operating over here, right? When you're doing this tower moment, you're not operating in your tower moment based on your ego, right? That's all about revenge and hurting people because of what they've done to you, but you're operating in your spirit, which is your higher self, okay? Wanting the best possible outcome for everyone involved, even if it's painful, okay? Now, you do also have this Queen of Swords energy clarified by Temperance, and Temperance is about balance and moderation, right? And it's about really being able to come into a place where you're operating in patience, right? And because you're now clearly cutting out of the things out of your life, the people, the situation, even of the fucking conversations that no longer serve you and don't have a depth to them, as you find yourself doing that, just know that it is going to bring you into your Ten of Cups moment. Now, once again, your Ten of Cups moment is rooted with your solar plexus energy because of this yellow border. Your solar plexus, once again, is your ego and your will. What is your true intention? Know that your Ten of Cups will be fulfilled based on your pure intention, okay? Anything that you manifest, right, is going to come from what's grounding you. And it's saying right here with this Temperance card, this is what's grounding you. Patience, moderation, balance, right? Coming into a place where it's a deeper purpose, a higher meaning to life, okay? That's what's grounding you. So you will see your Ten of Cups unfold in that way if you continue to move forward in that direction. I want you guys to keep in mind, energy is fluid. So at any given day, at any time, you can operate on the higher vibrational end of energy, okay, which is about being positive, okay? Or the lower vibrational end, which is more about being negative and pessimist versus being positive and optimist, right? We get to choose states every day. We get to decide how we want to live our life, what we want to manifest, and in what manner we're going to manifest, okay? Manifesting, once again, from the lower vibration end of things where you're living with unforgiveness, you can't forgive, you can't move on, you want to be revengeful, or you're moving towards higher vibrational where love is love. People make mistakes. If you want to operate in fuckery, go ahead, do that. But me over here, I'm moving on to something just, more fulfilling, more heartfelt, more warm. Decide where you want to be in this energy, because integrity is going to be key moving into 2020. You're going to be seeing faster manifestations, so you can think of a thing in a matter of time, in a matter of minutes, days, weeks. You can see things unfolding. It may not take years, as it used to for manifestation to happen. So please be mindful of that, okay? Somebody is circling back that may want forgiveness, but you are in a place where you're clearly cutting out all the BS. So you're just cutting out. Yeah, you cut. Let's cut to the chase, not with the BS. That's where you are. Cut to the chase. I'm not with the BS. Okay, that's where you are right now, Scorpios. I'm all about my business right now. Okay. So, with that being said, my wonderful, wonderful Scorpios, I hope this was helpful, okay? Keep in mind, my loves, that I do go live on Friday nights at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on YouTube, so you guys can come on and join us. I answer questions from the chat. It's Pay It Forward Fridays, so you guys can come on and join us. Don't forget, the daily vibrations go up at 12:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every day. You guys can sign up now. Oh, I didn't tell. You guys can sign up now for your meditation. We're doing a full moon meditation on the 10th of this month, okay? So you guys can sign up for that. Not to mention, we are also doing the celebration of the channel. I've opened 15 more slots for the month of January, okay? Once those 15 appointments are gone, we are done for the month of January, where you guys can get a 30-minute coaching session / intuitive reading with me for a donation of $31.73, okay? So all of the information where you can submit your donation will be in the description box below, okay? So you guys can check that out. I will see you guys tomorrow in your daily vibration, as well as on Friday for the live. This is the first live for the new year, so I'm super excited about that, okay? Be kind to yourself, honor yourself, do something nice for yourself, and I will see you guys in the daily vibrations tomorrow, as well as your next individual reading next week. Bye, my loves.